Getting a new vehicle is an investment, no matter how you go about it. And making sure your vehicle lives up to your expectations can take a bit of planning. We'll clarify how different life circumstances pair with different vehicle purchase strategies to help you make the best decision for you. So, one of the things that has really been prevalent, especially in light of, many things not being at our fingertips anymore, and that's inventory. And what we've been seeing is a spike, I think, in certified pre-owned vehicles, or CPO is what we refer to them as. And there have been more of those available than our new inventory, and I think our consumers are becoming a lot more understanding of that, but they need to replace their vehicles. I mean, it is what it is. So certified pre-owned has been a phenomenal option for a number of our customers. So we have been running into customers asking about the expense that comes with a certified pre-owned vehicle. Are they typically more expensive than a traditional pre-owned vehicle?
Yes, and I think the reason is that each manufacturer has a criteria, and the checklist is anywhere from 120 to 150 different points that have to be checked, and they're performed by certified mechanics. So if you're at a Honda dealership, it would be a certified Honda technician. He is the person that has to, or she, that has to check every one of those boxes off in order to do that. And it's a much more rigid criteria. It can't have a dent. It can't have a torn interior. If the brakes need to be replaced, even though they look still pretty good, we're going to put new ones on there. And the same goes with tires. So the reconditioning cost for a certified pre-owned oftentimes is thousands more than a traditional vehicle that doesn't meet those criteria, and therefore, yes, the price is traditionally more, but they also get an extended service contract from the manufacturer built into the price, and often that's something you consider after you bought the car. It's standard when you buy a certified pre-owned.
And I think that's big, especially with the rising cost of everything that we're seeing right now, right? I mean, just even food, realistically. Now, KP had mentioned the warranty. Let's talk about some of the benefits of the certified pre-owned vehicles that we offer.
So they're slightly different than our normal used car inventory, and Kevin touched on it, the reconditioning process. It has to go through a manufacturer-based checklist, which is anywhere from 120 to 150 upwards of checklists that car has to pass. And if it doesn't, those parts or trim items have to be replaced in order for us to remarket those things. In addition, people like brand names. Apple, you like Apple, and you like Apple products. Samsung, you like Samsung products. When you're going to buy a certified pre-owned Honda, you have to buy it from a Honda dealership, or a Chevrolet. It has to be from a Chevrolet dealership. Now, there are some companies that are consolidating these things, and they're not going to be just a Chevrolet certified. They're going to be a quote-unquote Car Bravo certified, or there's other companies out there that are doing certified vehicles, but it's not by the manufacturer, it's just by the company. So take a look at those and see what the checklist of reconditioning that they have to go through to meet the certification process as well.
Yeah, and I think there is something to be said that you're getting a certified pre-owned vehicle from a Honda store backed by a Honda technician. They live and breathe these vehicles day in and day out, and they know these cars better than maybe a Chevy store down the road, or a Volvo store for that matter. They know these cars.
Absolutely. And I think I just wanted to add something.
Yeah,
didn't mean to interrupt, but what Joel said is a mouthful. Regardless of what manufacturer you're choosing, if you're a Toyota person or a Chevy, it doesn't matter. But be transparent. Ask to see what it is they've had to do to make that vehicle, because sometimes if you're just searching online and you're like, why is this one so much more? If it's certified, it's probably been better reconditioned, but it's always a good idea when buying any used vehicle, if you ask to see, what did you do to this vehicle? Does it have brakes all the way around, or just front brakes? Does it have all tires? So it's always a good idea to find out, and I'll tell you, in most cases, in certified pre-owned, new brakes, new tires, and the car is as close to new as you'll find.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, we keep going back to the inventory lull for everything. Laptops, these microchips are really slowing us down. We're not immune to it here in Rochester, New York. I think you guys would agree with that, right?
Absolutely.
So, because of that, we've been asked a lot more by our consumers, can you lease a certified pre-owned vehicle? I don't know that it's really prevalent in this market particularly, but is that an option?
It certainly is an option. It's a small niche customer that fits into those parameters where we believe it's beneficial to that customer. Now, you need to see your dealer, your manufacturer, and see what those guidelines are and get consulted on that process. Like I said, it's a very small percentage of customers that it would actually be a benefit to lease that car as opposed to just buy it outright on a traditional 60 or 72-month loan.
Sure. And I don't think many of the manufacturers offer anything that is, most manufacturers anyways, don't offer anything that is, certified pre-owned lease specifically, but there are lenders out there that do it, which is really good to know. Now, one of the other things that has come up because of the inventory lulls with the new cars is that certified pre-owned vehicles being just as much sometimes as a new car, but a lot of times we're still seeing that gap where the certified pre-owned, you're still getting a great car with very, very low miles, and you're still getting that extended warranty and that extra backing by the manufacturer.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, traditionally, the certified pre-owned is going to be as close to a new vehicle as possible. Traditionally, It's a little less because it is pre-owned. It has had some miles. If it was a rare situation where someone moved out of the area or traded in a vehicle with a 2,000 or 3,000 miles, it might be close to the brand new vehicle, but it would also come with an extended service contract that becomes even longer than what the manufacturer did when it was brand new. But in most cases, you're able to save a little bit of money by going certified pre-owned, and that initial depreciation's been taken by somebody else, and the consumer who buys this one can save some money.
Excellent.
A little advice to consumers when they're looking at a used versus a certified pre-owned. Everyone's on a budget. Kevin, no more than yourself. I mean, of the round table, you're probably on the biggest budget here. But the customers have to look at what you're going to spend for a used versus a certified pre-owned and think, is it better to spend more than I planned or less than I should?
Well said.
Yeah, here. I think you should pay a little bit more and get the extended service contract and have the brakes already done so that you're not surprised in maybe a year and you have to do them when you're getting them brand new, as if it was a brand new vehicle.
Absolutely. Thanks, guys.